Hey, QC buddies. Hey, it's one of those days. Of course, I've got cartoons playing in the background, so you know that I've had an interesting week, although I think I've only worked a day all week. It's one of those weeks, so I'll watch cartoons and keep it light. Hey, I'm responding to Michael's post about this, and I started to write all this, and I'm going to go ahead and include it since I wrote all of it. But one of the things that is really neat and actually kind of feeds into a little bit with what I get to talk to at the summit coming up, and I thought I'd share this video with you, is we're talking about, Mike was asking questions and talking about his salespeople and interaction and needing some testimonial letters. And I'm going to share with you the most powerful things, I think I said that right finally, that you can put in your presentation binder right now. And this is the most powerful two things that can be in anyone's presentation binder. And that goes for the QC staff that sells memberships. And here it is. Ready for this? Work product, tab called work product. In insurance, work product is really kind of cool. So I come in here, and I'm going to use this just because I don't have my iPad fired up, but it's all on an iPad today, mostly on an iPad. By the way, iPad technology is not as great as it should be. But work product in this case right here is you take a peek right here. This is it. So what this is this is one of my competitors. Now, I load my guns for the gunfight. I don't go out there and just assume that they're loaded. So I know that if they're insured with this insurance agency, I block out their name, but people will recognize their letterhead. And so it's this insurance agency with this company for this line of business, workman's comp in this case, for a dairy, okay? Then I go out, and I'm doing a lot of dairies, so that's why this one's preloaded, this gun. And then I go out and say, look, not only can I do a better job for you, you don't even need to change insurance companies. You just need to change brokers, because a lot of times, many times, we can get you a better rate with the same insurance company you're already insured with. No kidding. And guess what? People don't believe that. So what I do is I say, well, and here's some examples. And by the way, I don't have just one example. I'm just doing this for time. It's like, okay, here's an example. Here's one of my competitors. Here's the date. Here's their presentation and their quote. Here's this client brokered it over to me. A week later, same company, 6% less. And now, of course, their broker can do this and that too, but work product side by side. So if I was a Quantum Club guy selling memberships, what would I do? Well, you want to join Quantum Club? Well, we can make you more money. Here's the deal, grounding your sales presentations. Grounding, remember this word. I have my own language, so you got to kind of keep up with me and figure it out as you go. I heard this once at the $1 Million Club. It's not up to me, my job to slow down. It's your job to keep up. I tell my people that all the time because I'm burying them with all the stuff that I got going on. And guess what? They keep up. Good people. Anyway, here's the deal. If we ground it, and grounding is, hey, I can make you more money, more time, more this and that. Well, how would I ground that? Well, the best thing, and I'm going to show you this in the summit too, side by side compared to what? Proposals. Just here it is, this side versus this side. SBSs, side by sides is what I call them. So what you do is you would take someone in before Quantum Club. If you can get 5 years, here's my 5-year, budget before Quantum Club, and here's my growth rate. Bam. I joined Quantum Club a year later. Here's what my agency looked like next year all the way through 5 years. So I got 5 years, and I compare it to before BQC, before Quantum Club, and after AQC, after Quantum Club. You compare those 5 years to those 5. Just do it on a spreadsheet, key factors, bye, bam, bam, bam. And then the second most powerful part of anyone's presentation binder has to be, and who knows what that would be. Let's see if I can find it now, of course, quickly. Testimonials. So who says so besides you? It works in marketing. Guess what? It also works very well in your presentation binders. So if I'm in Quantum Club, and I'm doing this fast because I'm busy today, because I got to get 2 weeks worth of work done in the next 4 hours. I delegate the heck out of it, of course. But here's the deal, is if I can show you the side by side, and then what Michael's asking for, if I get this right, his email, is the testimonials. Hey, here's what my agency looked like, a nice overview of it. That's great. But those side by sides are great. And then here's my favorite part. So I guess I'm giving you a little bit more than this. And I call it loading my guns before I go to the gunfight, So in other words, I'm paying a little bit of attention. Hey, if I'm going to talk to an insurance agency owner in, I don't know, let's go up near Joel Zwicker. I've been looking at a sharp pencil the other day, and let's go up there and take a peek at what he's doing up there. So if I can go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to compete up with Joel's agency up there, right? or I'm going to talk Joel's agency into joining Quantum Club. I'm going to pick, if I'm smart, I'm going to pick 5 or 6 of his competitors in that area, and I'm going to start the conversation. Hey, do you compete with, and I'm going to find ones, oh yeah, I compete with that guy all the time. Well, you know, I can't share his numbers with you, but how about this? Let's take an industry average, and let's take a look at what the average growth rate is for an agency of about his size. And let's just, so I could do this in my head, I'd convert it per 100,000. So if he has 100,000 in revenue today, here's the percentages. I'd convert everything to percentages using the standard, growth and performance standards or something like that. So what I've done is I've tied in the person to think of his worst competitor. Is this the best competitor you got? And I've said, I can't share, and this is honest, I can't share because I don't know him. So I can't share his numbers with you, but let's go ahead and assume industry averages. Here's what his growth rate looks like. And then let's compare that. I have a guy that's really similar to that work product, and here's his work product. And before he joined Quantum Club, here's the work product. And after he joined Quantum Club, here's what those numbers look like as a percentage of income. Guess what? You ask that prospect and you say, so I guess my question for you is, what are your numbers? And are they as good or better than your competitor? And how would you feel about if we put your numbers up on this growth rate? That would really get to that competitor, wouldn't it? And I'd use that competitor a lot. I'd ground it. So you're grounding everything in something that they can think about. Anyway, there's a lot more to scripting, sales scripting, presentations, and proposals. But this was fun, so I had to take a minute. I got Mickey Mouse or the Donald Duck Club in the background, so you know where my mind's at today. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Obviously, I'm having fun, so I hope this helps. Thanks.